Welcome to Rauta Reviews. Today's band is a Dutch band, and I know very little Dutch, and to be honest, it wouldn't make much sense to me to try to talk English in a Dutch way because they speak so good English, way better than I do, probably anyway. So without further ado, let's take a look at this band called Wrang, and this is an album called Domstad swart metael. That sounded so wrong. Anyway, I kind of like this name, to be honest. Wrang has sort of a strong feeling. It's short, it's full of impact and all that stuff. But the name Domstad swart metal. Okay, let's start with the word Domstad. It refers to the city of Utrecht. Kind of old name for that, the cathedral city. Swart metal obviously means to black metal. So this is kind of like London black metal, kind of a meta type of name. But hey, who am the judge? On the back cover, we obviously see the track list, and this seems to be, if I gathered it correctly, kind of a map of old parts of Utrecht. So very much kind of a local feeling. I mean, they're just underlining the fact here. Three-man band. This was founded in 2013. Comes with a patch, it seems. At least this is what I have here with my copy. And here's the digibook on the other side. If we take a look here, there's nothing but black here. So symbol CD all in all. You can see the great artwork just getting mirrored here. So 2013 this was founded, and now it's 2019. This was released, it seems officially anyway, the 1st of January 2019. So 6 years in the making, so to speak. A couple of smaller releases before this one, but now it's time for their first full-length album. So what went right, what went wrong? Let's take a little bit of pondering about that. Now, first of all, Wrang's music on this album is kind of like a combination of very typical Nordic black metal. That is the second wave of stuff, you know the riffs, somewhat melodic, somewhat kind of aggressive. There's slow parts, faster parts, clean vocals also, which actually remind me of Isengard's clean vocals, the the type of stuff. I'm not gonna sing more than that. But also the typical, kind of aggressive, shriek type of vocals, which actually are rather good here. Now there are some other parts as well, but kind of like seasoning, not to dominate the album as a whole. Now, some of the riffs are just great. Make no mistake, they're really good stuff here, but also as kind of a counterweight, there are lots of riffs which are not that good, to be honest. So while I find a lot of potential here with this album, I cannot really call it great. I mean, some parts are just, totally rocking. Some even trashier parts, are kind of like hits in the face of God, So in the terms of being a very stable album, well, this is not exactly that. I mean, like I said, lots of good, but also too much mediocrity to just make it all the way great. Now, this is no reason not to check out the band's material, from Bandcamp and whatnot, because, like I said, I sense a lot of potential with this band here. But it's kind of a given that with first albums, bands are usually more inclined to do all the mistakes and some of the success and then just get going on with it. Now, this is just 35 minutes long, and with 5 tracks, it's basically 7 minutes per each track. Maybe a little bit too much. I mean, I would just remove the length a little bit and make it just more compact, but that's just me saying here. So without further talk, take a look on the Wrang's Bandcamp pages, and hope you like it. Black metal, the Dutch.